Good. Happy to be back online. Oh, man, I had like the worst internet the last couple of days. Not even days. It was like almost a week because of all the storms, everything. It was almost impossible to get someone out here to check stuff. So, man, I haven't played in a while. I played an LG game tonight for the first time. Lost in overtime. All felt bad. It all felt bad. Couldn't get anything going. Everything was weird. Well, let's start there. Keep that for now. Find some teams to play with. Everything is just weird. Can't tell what's what. What the hell's going on? I disassembled everything. Welcome to the Black Ice, indeed. I'm gonna need y'all to tell me if everything's working okay, because I really can't tell. Disassembled everything, trying to solve what the heck happened. Happened to my when I lost all uploads. My uploads were like a 0.54. Because my uploads were a 0.54, I was getting kicked from the internet all the time. But I didn't know that at the time because everything was okay. Download speeds were okay. So streaming videos, watching movies, all that was fine. So I never even thought it was. So I thought A, it was my computer. I thought B, it was the software. I thought it was all the updates that my computer and OBS did. So I disassembled everything, broke everything down to build it back up. And then I found out, wait, it's my uploads. My uploads were terrible. And I had to call my internet service provider and be like, yo, get your ass out here. And they're like, we can be there in 6 days. Like, for real? So now I don't know if everything works fine. Everything used to pop up and tell me everything is streaming fine, but it doesn't anymore. Why? No. 6-year old is a skater. Likes to score goals. Stop that. It's not sure. So I'm on YouTube, but I'm not on Twitch. Is that what I'm noticing right now? Yeah. So okay, so I'm on YouTube, but I'm not on Twitch. On Twitch? Different. Different. Know what I'm noticing? I'll have to figure that out tomorrow. I don't know why. But whatever works. All right, let's go play some games. Ah, down here. What?
No,
Uh-oh.
SVG. Yo, SVG, go play with fucking Ottawa.
Huh?
SVG, you there? we, we both don't want to play with them, I guess. Shit.
I don't know where my headset is. I didn't
Yo,
plan.
black eyes, dog.
I didn't plan on putting on. All right, so I didn't have my headset in. Darius, you're gonna play here, right?
Yo, we both picked
All
MV7.
right, cool.
Yo, hey, we should club challenge.
Yeah, right.
You actually should.
What's up, SVG?
What's going on?
What's up? How much? Come play some G?
Yeah, yeah.
We just get JVR to back out of the game so we can get back into positions.
What's he doing?
Rombo, get off goalie.
I can't.
Figure it out. You started going back and playing defense?
So I remember
Yeah.
wanting to change something. See, when you've been gone for a minute, trying to play goalie is hard.
Hey, Rambo, you want to play left wing?
Yeah. Give me 1 sec.
So what we have to establish
My bad,
here,
Kyle. You can go ahead and take lefty. I'll take right.
what we have to establish here is
Oh,
reading plays. Right? First thing you get, when you haven't played for a little bit, the first thing you suck at is reading plays because you tend to lock into the reader.
hey, Chump's trying to do something good. Trying to give us $2,000 each. One last hurrah.
Did you read that fucking stimulus bill they proposed? It's a fucking joke.
I know it's hilarious how
50,
much stuff.
50 fucking million go to this place, go to fucking like Egypt.
That part.
Fucking yeah.
That part doesn't
Oh.
bother me as much. The part that really bothers
Ottawa.
me is the tax breaks for horse racing and 3 martini lunches. That's the one that gets me.
Wow. The martinis are important on them lunches.
Right? I know
Ottawa.
they need.
Nah,
they
but
need
fuck
their
that.
martinis.
Like, yeah.
Ottawa.
Fuck giving fucking aid to goddamn Egypt
the
and
self-raised,
fucking
too.
South
I don't
Africa and
I
all
really
these
don't
other
think
people.
it should be. There should not be the ability to raise your own check. Like, there should be fucking votes somewhere else. Like, you shouldn't be able to give yourself a raise.
Yeah, no. We shouldn't fucking propose a tax bill for the American people that's supposed to provide relief and aid for the American people, and the majority of it goes to fucking foreign countries.
I know. That's
How does
kinda
that make
crazy.
sense?
Yeah.
Right, see, here's the thing, right? But last week I had
got old Rombo
I
on
had,
the other wing now.
my uploads were just awful. My ping was actually fine. My ping was fine because I was still getting the right downloads. But in order to
Oh.
play online, in order to
Meaty guys.
maintain
Well,
Good.
flames and fluffy.
connection, in order to not have packet loss, you must have good upload speed. I'd say anything above 2 is really good upload speed. I was getting 0.5. You know what I mean? So, and I was able to, but in that time, I was able to switch around my setup. So now, you know, I'm in my recliner, I reclined, you know, to be great because this is how I normally sit. This is how I normally do my thing.
These guys are beauties.
It's gonna be more comfortable for me going forward. Gaming chairs suck.
No problem.
We're gonna go with a tie up right for the rim.
Yeah, he'll do a lot of tops too.
Maybe I should go for a stick lift.
Maybe you should.
You know what? We're gonna go for a stick lift.
Alright.
We're gonna
I'll
test
see
this
how
out.
well I know these guys.
Puck is dropped.
He's
Not
sticking
good.
it to me.
Yeah, that's tough.
Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Gains the zone from the right. Pittsburgh's got the puck. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. An all-out sprint and icing is waved off.
Yeah, the officials looking at both players to see who can get to the top of the circle first where they blow the icing at the hash mark. That was a great effort.
Deserve that puck.
And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Stahl stick handling in his own zone.
I went so far as to thinking it was like a firmware problem. The new Xbox One,
And that one's broken up.
Xbox Series X. Simply because I had never had what happened to me last week ever happened to me my whole life of gaming. Just internet, period. How do you lose upload speeds but
Yeah, my iron back a little bit.
no download speeds were lost? It was all the same. So I was like, there's got to be a firmware problem with this new Xbox. I knew I shouldn't have gotten it.
Need bump? Oh, shit.
But I was wrong. I had to replace all the wiring that's coming into my house. So, straight going forward.
Couldn't connect, although not exactly an ideal pass to begin with. Pittsburgh's on the attack. Slides the puck down low. Great save.
Big save.
Good save.
More than half
But
the period
not
left
playing
to
for a
play.
week ain't
We're
fun.
still scoring.
Stick lift here.
Play resumes as
I
they
don't
win
think
the
so.
draw here inside the offensive zone. Stahl's lugging the puck. Takes the feed. Pittsburgh's got the puck
Oh
along
my
the boards.
god, dude.
Picked off.
This
Trying to be
fucking
too
dude's on
cute on the
nothing.
pass. And that one gets big air
Drives
over
me
the net.
wild.
He had plenty of time to step into this. He'd like to get this on the net because no matter how hard he shot it, it was up too high.
Quick feed down low. Turn that one aside. Past the midway mark of the frame.
I went away from fixed cam, not because I didn't like it, not because I can't make it work. Still my favorite camera, but the way this game is set up is I was letting in a lot of
It's a good batch.
not that I was letting in a lot of opportunities that I thought I should save. I was letting in opportunities I thought I might have a chance to save if I'm in a different camera, because the game is a little bit different than it was last year. Last year's game in fixed camera, I could read and dominate every aspect of the game. This year, because of the sniping, it's not so much about reading as it is being in position quickly, right? So on fixed camera, I used to be able to react to passes because I saw open lanes, I saw where guys were setting up.
Missed that
But
ball
in this
bad.
game, even if I see that, I can still get sniped.
Good out there on the
You know what I mean? So I went away from fixed more to see if I can get a camera that's gonna help me do more than what I was doing last year.
Void star.
And so I went away from it. And if I can't, if I ultimately can't find a camera to do what I want to do, I'll just go back to fixed because I know what it does. I know how comfortable I am with it. But the point is, the fact that you can just get sniped so easily, and in the last update, they gave the points the ability to shoot again. So if they gave the points the ability to shoot again, and I could still get sniped, and screens are kind of overpowering, then I'm trying to find a different way to incorporate the same things that I do, but be more efficient at it.
Yeah,
You know?
It wasn't even a knockout. It was just like I gave up.
Toronto's got the puck along the wall, and it's kicked away, and it's freed up over to his teammate with a nice kick pass. Down the right side and
Argentina's
into
about
the
to
zone.
cost.
No, you gotta believe in him.
It's a play to poke that one away. Trying to get the puck out of his own end.
Oh yeah, we're not
There's the
on that.
whistle, icing the call.
Dude, I think I'm just too tired. I'm playing like fucking shit tonight.
Here in the late goings of the period, the game is still scoreless.
This is last year. This is two games.
Who's
Pittsburgh's
the
got
guy
it, and
just
they're on the attack.
Win the draw after the icing. You possess the puck while they're
Is
running
that
around
guy
a little
who
bit
was
tired.
on the game?
It's that.
Save!
Good fight. Right down to the last punch.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so
Yeah, I'm up
key in
that.
today's game.
Yeah, time up.
Alright.
Off the draw, and a nice job
He
locking
got
up
a
his
better jump
opponent.
than me.
Couldn't find the
Oh,
intended
we-
target.
He's just
Coffee
the
falling.
ball
beef
line.
loading.
And he
Yeah.
gets
Yeah,
down
he's
to
so
block
forever.
it.
Don't even
Dished
know.
on over to Romo.
Quick turnover,
Reads the
buddy.
play and
He
forces
throws
the
it right to the
turnover.
other compy.
They're one and the
Fires
same.
it into the offensive zone. And the puck is knocked away. Ali's going to play it against the half wall.
Ain't a penalty?
There's
Get
the
the fuck
whistle
outta here.
penalty coming
If
up.
we're down, meaning you like your camera the opposite direction.
Red line Omaha's.
If you can get that
Yeah,
to
I'm
work,
time
by
up
all
here, guys.
means, bro.
Oh, I'm out.
It's just the close
Oh, yeah,
angles
that
are
was
hard
bad.
to use it with,
Message
and
that puck.
it'll take like an entire. It'll take a very long time to get used to it. That close.
Good hit on the play.
Um,
Toronto's got
but
control of the puck.
I like down. Down lets you follow the play way better than anything else, but the close angles are tough because you don't get to see the setup. Even though you get to see the player, you don't get to see the setup.
I'm gonna kick this to you, okay? Come behind me, Glue.
Rambo used that right D, dude. He's a left
I,
winger.
I used it for a period of time, and well, not in this game. This game I just mess around with it, but I used it in a period of time last year's game. I enjoyed it for the fact that I can read every one-timer. Breakaways were the easiest thing in the world because I'm literally just following the guy, and it was easy. But when there are setups in the zone, it was hard to see hard angles. It was hard to see where you were, how far you were over the post.
What's that?
It was hard
What'd
to
you say?
see how you're covering
You're like a fucking
angles.
old Mac
So
computer.
that's my only problem with it.
So I literally cannot do two things at once.
You can get it to work. You can follow your guy so easily.
I have to stop
You
walking.
can follow
so I can
one
watch
timers like a mother.
Yeah.
Breakaways are not a problem,
Third,
but
third righty.
it's gonna
Yeah,
take so
yeah,
many
I'm
games to
the
get
left
it to
one.
work right
Never
because
plays defense ever.
everything is gonna be brand new. Every angle, everything is gonna be brand new. If you're gonna do it, you gotta be
Teams
committed.
still feeling each other out after a scoreless 20. Let's see if that changes here in period number 2. Ray, what's your assessment of the game to this point?
Man, that was slow, James. That first period, nobody generated any
Boost our
offense.
automatic
Just
pass.
a few
Oh,
shots
that was
to
gonna be
test the
goal.
goaltenders.
No.
Snaps one from the slot.
Oh,
Puts it
man.
just wide.
The
Shank.
goalie was late reacting. If that puck hits the net, I think it's in.
And a great job by the shorthanded unit those last few moments as the penalty expires.
All a good power play is about 20%, James. That one falls in the other 80%. They don't get it done. The power play expires.
Here's a chance. Breakaway.
Oh!
From the tip. Oh, and he misses.
These are the ones when you put your head on the pillow that you can't get out of your mind.
You didn't do these, did you?
Always.
I've never seen a 3-on-0 before.
Grabbed along the
Like
board
I've
by
seen a
Romo.
2-on-0,
And the puck leaves the zone.
3-on-1. I've never seen a 3-on-0.
Offside is the call. Lots of time left in this period. We've still got zeros on the board.
Top here. Yeah.
While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Moves it to Richie, and a bad pass, and they'll be forced to start all over again outside the offensive end. Picked up along the wall by Richie.
Rattled.
Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Oh, he'd like to have that pass back. Solid body contact.
He's doing the best he can here. He just wants to get himself off the ice as quickly as he can. Looks like he's on the limp here a little bit.
Decides to go to the
Safe.
backhand.
That's the good old
Big in
post.
the moment
Getting
there.
us with that play every time.
Yeah, we're just buzzing down the middle.
He took a pretty solid jolt there, James. We're going to have to check in on him in a second.
Plenty of playing
He's
time
uniform.
left in this frame.
Straight back.
Still no score in this one. Puck scooped up by Stahl. And a successful clearing attempt. Grabs it in his own end. Smiles plays it now. Toronto's trying to make they score.
Pause
There
here.
it is. Good forecheck
Toronto's
there.
gone up
Nice
by
little
one here in
hassle.
this second period.
Pretty important goal to get to break
Hassle,
the
hassle.
tie here as you get into the middle frame, and now you have a chance to control maybe the way the game's played.
Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen. Denied that one.
That's why I like using it right there.
Here we go. We
See,
got
I was able to cut off that
And he slides it
because the
quickly to Stahl.
camera is so unique in the way it faces. I was able to see the only angle he had to shoot from.
Sorry, dude.
So instead of second guessing myself
Take that one.
and moving a little bit and try to squaring it up, I automatically cheated a little bit to that alley that I knew he could shoot
Power play
through.
unit going
If he shot through the other side, there's a higher chance that I get screened from it, but that was going to happen regardless. So at least I can see the alley of which he has to
You
shoot
can
from.
send that.
The only reason I really like the camera is to
Oh, not that way.
Get this puck out of his own end. There's the whistle, icing the call.
Not sure why it went in that corner. I feel like I
it allows me to have semi-advantage
Really watch.
on snipes,
Tie up here.
which is
I'm gonna try to
huge
get there,
considering, because like I said,
Okay.
you add everything that you could have gotten killed on in this game last, and then you add two or three new things
Yeah.
of how you can get scored on.
Same thing. Tie
I
up
just
again
couldn't stick
and,
with fixed and
yell
just
at-
carry through. I would have been really good with fixed. That's fine.
Because if he
You're
does
gonna
that kick,
Trying to
he's slow
carry.
shit.
I don't think I can carry with.
There you go.
Worked out.
Oh. The puck leaves the offensive zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Toronto's got it along the wall.
I lost connection.
Into the corner.
Oh no, unexpected error.
Nice
That's even
pass.
worse.
Here comes the pushback.
Michael's looking around for somebody to fight. He's going to have to go and fill the dance card somewhere else.
Here
What
they are
causes
on the
unexpected
attack.
error?
Handles the puck.
You know, bum.
Stopped by the goaltender.
The error that was
Sharp
unexpected.
reaction save.
Takes the feed. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. The Warriors gain possession in their own end. Unable to reach that one. And the linesman calls icing on the play.
Romo's been in some discomfort since he took this hit. A clean hit.
When you're in a funk,
straight
don't make
back.
changes.
Pittsburgh's had a lot of good looks
You're-
on
when
net,
you're
but
in
they
a funk
continue to
playing
reel
net,
here in the second.
it-
Lets it go.
When you're in a funk playing net,
Quick feed
it's
down
you.
low.
It's not the
It's
game,
deep
right?
inside the offensive zone.
It's not your build. It's not. It's you. And this is what I mean. Like when you play too much, when you play a lot, you get in a groove and you hit a streak and you're going and you're figuring things out and you're doing it well and it feels good. And then like 4, 5, 6 games in a row, you're like, what the frick is going on? You can't figure it out. You just go through. You're giving up one-timers. You're giving up cross crease. You're giving up short side. It's not.
Tie up here.
Nothing changed but you, right? It usually is because you got so comfortable playing and doing well, and everything was second nature to you, right? When everything becomes second nature in that, and you're playing and you're having a good time, and you're saving everything and everything is working, when things become second nature, you forget the things that got it to be second nature. So then you have to start over from the same things that got you to make it second nature.
Tie up
Right?
here.
When I'm good and I'm locked in, there are a few times where I'm thinking anyone's going to score. Right? When I'm locked in and it's like 6, 7, 8, 9 games, and I'm just going. No one can get anything past me, and people are sending me messages, and everybody's like, "How did he save that?" Blah 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 blah. I'm locked in, and then start up next night. I'm thinking I'm good. I figured it out. Then I stopped doing the things. Stopped doing the things that got me to that point. You know what I mean? So I wasn't doing my cues. I didn't move right away when the guy entered the zone like I normally would, which then put me behind of everything else that I normally do. So things like that get you all out of whack, and you don't even know it because you've gone over it, built it up, and then you're good. And then you lose one thing and you can't figure it out because you weren't going through the same checklist. You weren't going through all the things that you were going through. So it's not much as you have to just go back and start over to what got you there. And start slow. Start from, all right, the guy comes in the zone, move, and set up. And then you go to the next step. Because once you get those things in line, that's usually when you play really well. But once you do get them in line, you usually forget them and don't go through the same things anymore. So once you do that, then you screw yourself. Because once you go bad, you don't know where you're going bad. But it's usually just because you weren't keeping up with the same cues. So you don't change anything. All you do is you start over. So you're not changing, you're just starting over. All right, the guy comes in the zone, I'm setting up, now I'm watching the next guy. Got it. In your head, you're doing that. In the beginning, in your head, you're doing that. And as soon as you get comfortable and then you start hearing your teammates talk about how good you're doing, then you don't do those cues anymore. And then like 4 games down the line, things start going wrong. And you don't know what to do because you're not going through those cues anymore.
I think it's maybe because I'm still holding it forehand. I don't know what it is.
I can't figure it out.
I've done it a million times, I just can't.
I've done it
Gotta be
on
better
handful.
than
For the
50%.
third period, let's tune in to find out just moments away.
I think I gotta just move my right thumbstick and put it on my backhand.
Yeah, last week, man, this was at 6, 7, 15% packet loss. I just couldn't. I was like, yo, I don't know what's going on, man. But that's what I'm telling. That's why I tell everybody: stop trying to get like the high-powered internet. Stop trying to get the 350 and 1,000 getting a gig. No, man, that shit don't mean nothing for gaming. Get your upload speeds to fucking 100. If you get your upload speeds to 100, you'll be alright. Because uploads is the only thing that matters in terms of you playing online. If a bunch of other people are on your internet, then download speeds matter because you need enough download speeds for all those people watching and their movies and going through all that. If you're online, upload speeds are what matter.
Right in the slot, stopped by the goaltender.
No room for the shooter. The goaltender snuffed it out.
Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Oh, they
good
telegraph
try.
the pass, and he picks it off. Great pass from off the right side. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. Can't keep a hold of it. And the puck skips away after that move. Move to the middle. Taken along the wall by Schmidt.
No problem, man. Good to hear it.
Whistle dead because of an offside. Inching closer to the midway
Ooh, I
mark
know
of the
him, three.
period. Toronto's got a
Yeah,
3-0 lead. They have been in control right from the start.
Oh, that's Eden's
This
and
neutral zone
Ovi's
face-off
line.
set to go, and we are back underway. Passes it to Ali. Here's a short pass to Romo.
I'll say my team went 1 and
Pittsburgh's got
2.
the puck.
They had like I won't say
Here's
they
an
had one really
opportunity.
tough
Glove
line.
save and an easy one at that.
Kings had a really easy night here,
They
James.
played
I
Chicago.
don't know how it could be much easier
Oh,
than
the Sharks.
this.
The Sharks
There's
pulled
the
number
whistle.
one in
Offside is
big
the
games.
call.
in ECU.
Stopping the play.
Play set to resume with the
I
face-off
was
ready to
laughing.
go.
I beat the Sharks already.
Go through your cues, man.
Goalie threw it out. One of the guys.
Think
bonked
plays through,
Pittsburgh's
Blast.
won the
and
draw.
don't try to follow the play naturally. Just think them through.
The Wicked have gained
Is-
control of the puck in their own zone.
Trust me, it's because you lost your
Offside
cues.
to call, and we'll have a face-off just outside the blue line.
When you first start out
That's
doing
pretty good.
something, you're thinking about it, and the more you get to do it, you're not thinking
I
about it,
think
and then you're comfortable and you're thinking everything should be okay. It usually is not. If you have to mentally prepare yourself, you know how I say all the time, your eyes dictate where you're going to save.
Yeah.
Well, the same thing for your cues.
Yeah.
Cues dictate how
You guys are in the playoffs.
how well you're going to save something.
Like goals for Aro, but that was impressive.
Yeah, great, good, nice save, pal.
Quick feed to Richie. They've got the defense outnumbered.
Oh.
Pittsburgh's got the puck in their own end. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Sends it down low. Oh, what a stop! What a steal in his own end. And a stick in the
Oh,
lane
my
ends
bad. I
that
thought you were
threat.
going to be able to squeeze
No
through.
one home on that play. Here's a backhander. Turns it away.
Smothered that in close chance.
Here's an odd man rush. Sends it over. Aaron pass and the play's broken up. Pittsburgh's got it
okay.
against
Wow.
the boards.
Okay.
Takes a shot. Oh, he's going to be shaking his head after that one.
Yeah, you go back to the bench. here.
Commend what he just tried to do. I've stopped all their cross creases, all their one-timers, everything they've tried to do. I've stopped all of them, except for that. I tried to stop early, let me slide all the way across, and shoot back the other side. He wouldn't have got it because I wasn't going to. He was too far out, so I wasn't going to slide all the way over. But he missed the net anyway. So
From the neutral zone
Oh,
now.
nice.
With
How much
possession
time's
along
left?
the wall. Pittsburgh's got the puck now.
5 minutes.
but it was a good choice by him.
Sends a
Yeah.
pass over.
We figured out what our
Toronto's got the
problem
puck
was.
inside the defensive zone. It's a 2-on-1 to his teammate.
This dude not going back on defense at all.
Defensive play.
I realized I had two compies.
Tried to make a move and the puck
Yeah, I'll
hops
start
away.
quitting. Ah,
Pittsburgh's
motherfucker.
looking to break out of the
Compies are so
road end.
fast.
Beautiful
I'm
feed up
actually
ahead
dead.
from the right wing side. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Puck exits the zone. Grabs it in his own end.
Hit me, idiot. Jeez.
Takes the feed up ahead. Takes the pass. Strong defensive effort. Pittsburgh's gained possession along the boards. Moves it to Schmidt. Pittsburgh's in now. And the final seconds ticking away here in regulation.
Why?
And sends it just out of reach. Takes the feed.
Compy hasn't
The
given me a
Wicked
pass
have it in
all
their own
game.
zone.
And he decides to give me a
Here's
2-foot
a chance out front.
fucking shitter pass. Where the fuck that is.
What a one-timer to bury it.
I thought that was like one of the biggest things about this game.
Toronto's
Was they were
having a lot
like,
of fun
oh,
out there
we
tonight,
fixed
but
this
Ray,
so
I can
the
imagine
AIs
that's a
aren't
different
completely
story on the other
stupid.
side of the bench.
Yeah, half the guys
No,
out here
they're
are
still
having fun. The
completely
other half,
stupid.
this game can't end quick enough.
Entirely stupid.
Moves the puck. And they
Why,
fail to go
why are you
take the
still
dig.
here, Dom?
From the
Weird.
left side, it moves to the middle of the ice.
He's
With
hoping that the
stop.
bots are going to
Chopping
break.
away at it. Toronto's got it behind the net.
Oh my
And
god,
a
I
great
might do it
save.
myself. These bots out here.
Pittsburgh's got a hold of it against the wall. Another stop by the goaltender. That pass goes a little sideways. From the right side, they gain the zone.
Is everybody still playing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pittsburgh's got the
I
puck
know
along
everyone
the
on this
boards.
team.
Good defensive stop with the
damn.
poke check.
I'm in for next game.
I tried, Blue. I tried.
Oh, they missed the
Not enough
opportunity
sauce.
there. And there's the final
There you go.
horn, and
I'm not so
look at
rusty.
that place. It
One
felt
game,
like
one
he
lockdown.
was
Let's
locked in
go.
on this one, and look at the final score. He was.
Yeah, you make those first couple of saves in the way that he did, and it seems to just carry forward. What a terrific night for him.
Good.
And that's all she wrote on this one for Ray Ferraro. My name is James Sobalski. We'll see you next time here on EA Sports.
20,000 RP. Jesus Christ, B-Star.
I can't stay in a fucking game.
Ever since you got that router.
What are you doing playing on Wi-Fi?
I'm not playing on Wi-Fi.
Who's counting RP? Isn't everyone just playing a bunch of CCs these days?
Yeah, I know. But I do just get a good laugh. What is that? Fucking bronze 1? Jeez. The most impressive.
Appreciate it, Deborah. Hug.
Technically, that was an unexpected error.
Yeah, you shouldn't lose RP for that, I don't think. He should actually give you some for that. That would make the most sense.
6'2" or 6'5". I think there is. Don't like hold me to this or anything, but this is much like
So you still having like connection issues?
what's like
just
Stance?
less often, or
as everybody will argue, Stance
I don't
doesn't
have
do
any
anything.
Sort of. I mean,
Beg to differ,
okay.
but
My
I
connection
have no
feels great.
real facts to back any of that
Less
up
than
with.
10.
I just know I feel
When
better
I'm home,
with
it's fine.
using my Stance.
For some reason, I lose
So,
connection to only the EA
No scientific
servers
fact
every
evidence
once in a
behind it.
while. And it didn't happen for a
But
bit.
when you
Obviously,
play sports,
I wasn't home
video
for a
games,
bit, but
it's a sport.
I played
You
on
play sports, there
Monday for a
doesn't
little
need
bit.
to be
Didn't
scientific
have any
evidence
sort of
behind
leg
anything.
ups whatsoever.
I used to play when I played soccer my
And
entire
In the
career.
second game, I had a leg out in the first
Entire
period,
life,
pretty early on into the game.
the scholarship on the soccer
And then I
scholarship,
just had an unexpected error
and
there. They're
it
different.
took
The
me.
one
I
kicks me
had
off
the same
server.
pair of cleats
The unexpected error
from
crashes my game.
senior year in high school to like sophomore year in college, and when they broke
But
down,
Rambo is alluding
he
to the fact
got
that I got a new
cleats.
router, which is true.
got
But I
sponsored
cannot
cleats.
pinpoint if that's the problem.
Wasn't going
I'm
to
not
wear a
losing
different pair of
connection to the
cleats.
internet.
All
I'm
cleats technically do
able
the
to
same
stream,
thing. You know
and,
what I mean?
I'm in the party.
So I
I've
took
never
mine to a shoemaker
lagged out of the
and
party
had the
when I
motherfucker
crash
redo my
in the
cleats.
2 ways that I do.
They only lasted a year after that, but I got
I
to
wonder if I
use
should,
them.
like,
It's just something about being comfortable
delete
that
the
makes
game
you
and
feel good, that
re-download it or
makes you
something.
play better. So whether Stance
Nah,
actually
nah,
does
nah,
anything
nah,
or
nah.
not, it does something for
He's
me.
back in.
But that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I think like 6'2", you just get better. You get better
Kobe, Eric
reactions.
got
You
thrown
get
down
better
again.
save animations. You get
Oh, nice.
quicker
You want to play
things
some Ark after this?
just being
Nah,
6'2". But it's hard to play at 6'2". The game's very hard to play
you
at
guys
6'2".
play art?
I'm not even playing at 6'2" right now. I
We
was
used to
playing at
grind
6'2"
fuck out of that game.
last
Wow.
week when I could actually
Yo.
play, when I have played.
Wow,
But when you come back and
yes.
you're just
Still
playing,
play.
playing at 6'2" is very difficult because you got to be on all your
dude.
spots.
That's
You got to be
rough, man.
on it. You got to be hitting it. So right now I'm playing at 6'3"
I just
because just to get myself back so then I can go back to 6'2".
This
you know?
whatever line.
So I
is
think there
picked
is a difference. But
because
hey,
fucking like apparently Mike fucking traded Dan too.
missed you too there, Ma.
That was
You know what I
part
mean?
of the deal. Was
Crazy.
the-
Never
it was
had,
like-
never ever had I
Yeah,
had what
dude,
happened
I
to
didn't-
me
I didn't know
last
this,
week
like,
happen.
That's why fucking Birds.
You know what I mean? I missed playing, but it was fun not playing.
lot
It was
more
fun
sense
not
now.
worrying,
That's
not
ridiculous.
calculating, not
I
You know what I mean? It was
isn't really
fun.
Dan for to
except for the fact that I
Yeah,
had
but
to miss
still,
LG
for 9
games, and I
that would only be
basically
if they actually need him.
handed
but still,
two
You're
wins
probably
this
playing
I
week
don't know,
another game
man.
than this.
in the Caps tournament.
Dude,
Just
I
on
heard
Tuesday.
Simply because I had to play or
Yeah,
we
okay.
were
Birdsie shit.
played, but had
Sound shit.
10% packet loss.
But they're pissed. They're pissed because like they had to use a fucking a
Bad
center
ECU.
and they didn't have one, and then Dan played against them
That's
and
funny.
they lost like 3-2.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everyone. Alongside Ray
I don't know,
Ferraro,
we-
my
we
name
had a
is
bunch
James
of good
Cebulski.
CCs,
Rosters are
and
set. It
I
is
was able to
time
trade
get
two of them for
things
third-round
on here in
picks.
the EA SHL.
Y'all want to be able to fly, man. I need 2 wins to get to 230. I want to be able to fly. My goalie fly, dang it.
Makes more sense, but still, that's
I mean,
rough.
we're not making playoffs, so why care about the TCs? If someone's willing to give us some picks and it can make our organization better later.
I don't worry about Vision. I don't think Vision does anything. Yeah, I gotta start using my
I
Twitter
think-
more,
I
Mo.
Like,
Because I realized a
one
bunch of
kid
people were
that's in
just
the
messaging
that they call
me on
out,
old
that's
videos just so that they
on
can message me, and I was like, you know what, man,
season, like, yeah,
I gotta, I gotta be on Twitter
good
that
all
way.
season.
Just let people know it's not like I'm just screwing off or not playing anymore
One game.
because the game sucks or something, but rather because just can't.
Also, like around the
I
holidays,
literally
like,
can't play.
You guys just can't play. They got family sick
Scooped
one.
up along the wall by Richie.
I don't worry about Vision. Vision hasn't done. If Vision were real, then a 6'5"
Winnipeg's looking to break out. And now he moves it
stand up
quickly
would
to
never
Howard's
get
shot.
screened.
And the referee caught that trip on the play.
But
We've got a
6'5"
penalty coming up.
with 965 whatchamacallit,
It's
with
amazing.
99
Get
No, I'm
angry
home.
with a
You're home?
tripping penalty, but they don't
vision
do
and
the
all
same
that
thing
doesn't
with
still
the
get
penalty.
screened and
It's still
screwed.
2
So
minutes.
Two is two, yeah.
I don't
One
know.
just seems
I
lazier,
think it's
though,
EA
isn't it?
servers. I'm not the only
Well,
one
maybe I don't want to
that
hit
has
anybody
drop
if I
off
take
from
a
the
tripping
server.
penalty.
Safety first.
They're just shitty
Under
servers.
siege,
They're the
trying
only
to
reason.
get
Yeah.
another zone.
Yeah.
Yo,
He
if
was
that
locked
was
in
on the other
there.
side of the net,
AJ's
that's cool.
strength is technically
Yeah,
he is
definitely.
outstanding. Here's a save, and the
You
puck's in the
picked the
corner.
right corner.
And couldn't find the intended receiver on
you
that
guys know
one.
how I felt about it. If you were here last
I heard
year's
somebody
game,
just rip ass.
know how important I thought Vision was in
Trying
last
to
year's
get
game.
this man
Sound like a
advantage
trumpet.
going from their own end now.
Don't feel the same way anymore.
Knocked
So
loose in the neutral zone. Grabs
Oh
control
my god,
on
and
the
I don't
point.
get that.
From the slot,
Nice
fires
block.
away, and he blocks a shot. Great defensive play. Sends the pass down low. And that one's broken up.
Coming out.
Trying to clear from the defensive zone. The Titans failed to capitalize on the power play. Both sides back to even strength.
Jesus
We are
Christ,
still
B-Star.
tied. Too passive.
yo, there's no way he scores that. There is zero way he scores that.
Winnipeg's on the
I want to hit start and go watch the replay right now, but I don't want to take the timeout away. But I read that so pure, so perfect. Didn't even hesitate to the other side. I knew there was zero chance he was going to the other side. I went almost, let's say I followed him completely. I followed the play better than him or his teammate followed the play. But yet he still got it past me.
The goalie came so far out.
Yeah, he's gonna be an easy tap in back there.
We haven't even hit the midway mark.
Yeah, man, I'm not completely finished with the setup yet, but I'm comfortable.
Back.
I'm comfortable in the setup, and that's the thing, right?
I'm tied this kid
You
up.
needed to be comfortable.
Big save.
Gaming chairs were cool, but
Oh, speaking of which,
just you know how when you spend most of the nights grinding, like if I'm not streaming, I'm spending most of my nights just sitting in the recliners grinding away. So to take that away just to go in an unfamiliar gaming chair is just I wasn't for it.
Just outside the offensive zone.
Oh.
Thought I had him. I did have him.
up top here.
Can't wait till this period's over so I can go watch that stupid goal. Man.
Possession here in the neutral zone. There's the whistle from the linesman calling an offside.
Kicking it here.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway.
My bad, dude.
What I have to get now is I have to, since the main reason I faced the screen that way in the first place was because there's a desk, right? There's a desk that the camera now is sitting there. So that's the main reason I faced it there. And using the gaming chair, I can see the chat on my computer screen. So I can't see the chat anymore on that screen because it's behind me. It's to the side of me. So now I have to get a tablet. I got enough of it.
Fuck off.
And I put it here to get the chat on the screen. Because right now I have it on my phone because I didn't think about it, to tell you the truth. And I'm like, I can't be looking over there just to see the chat. But I have it on my phone right now. I can just see it.
Play is blown dead. We've got a penalty on the way. The ice
Hi, I'm
haven't
up here,
handed a
Rombo, come
2-minute
in.
penalty for
Yo, I'm
tripping.
coming, baby.
Reaching for the puck, trying to be in position. You're just a little bit away,
Ooh.
and then you get
Oh.
down for tripping.
Yeah, it's
See, that's what
always
they
tough to
added.
use the
And
"I
I
got
hate it.
stuck" excuse,
I hate
right?
that they
Correct.
added it back. Hate that they added the ability for
And there's the save.
defensemen
Play in his
There.
own
to
end
be able to
the
shoot
puck.
and snipe and get their
Yeah,
regular
BB,
shots off.
BB.
Oh no, I
Because I never worried about a point shot. I didn't even play point shots
I went
properly.
straight back.
And then when the update came out, 3 straight games I got scored on from the point.
Wins the draw
And I'm like,
here in the
what
defensive
just
zone.
happened? You know?
A chance to clear. And he moves the
And
puck across
then I thought I read over the
defensive
notes and
zone.
I'm like, oh man, they changed it.
Carries it
They
in.
made it so that shots count from the point now. They were stronger, blah, blah, blah.
The ice have
I hated the
possession
fact they
shorthanded.
changed that because I didn't set up for point shots at all.
Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Puck moved back to center, forcing them to regroup. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. The Titans get back to even strength as the penalty-killing unit delivers.
You work so hard to get yourself back in the game. You earn a power play, and then you fail to cash in. So they still trail by 1. The game will continue at
Pick up
even
the
strength.
fucking puck. I'm a
Sends it
defenseman.
across.
Oof.
It's fucking ridiculous, dude. You just let it hit my ass.
This is like the second game where there's been a 3-on-0.
Sure. How that got so broken down there.
Here in the late goings of the period, Winnipeg's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes,
No,
leading by
'cause
2.
I can't let up any more goals. The team's not that good.
Pick up the fucking puck.
So in order for us to come back at all, can't let up anything.
Nice save.
By the goaltender.
Come on.
Nearing the final 60 seconds here this first period. Quick pass to Ali. Looks to make a play over to Stahl. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Puts it to the front of the net. Can't finish. Oh, Ray, blown opportunity.
It really is. I mean, the play is sitting
probably
right
should
there.
pass that
There's a
battle.
scoring chance to be had. They just don't execute it.
3 guys
And
came
there
and
she
smacked
goes.
that guy.
There's a lot of
One
guys
save.
there.
That'll do it for this
Go look
period
at the
number
first
1.
goal.
Winnipeg's practicing
I should have
what they
listed
were
it, too.
preaching before
Like,
this
there was a lot
one.
of
They wanted to get off to a good
I remember
start.
this guy.
The morning
Used to
skate.
be, it
They
has to be a
do just that,
different
leading
name.
2-0.
I just want to see the first goal. I think it was horse shit. Second goal was legit. They had me on tilt, which I could have relaxed. I see this pass coming, and I'm like, he's not gonna cut backhand. He's either gonna pass it backhand or go short side. So I'm going with him the entire way. That's what I mean. Like, you can't give these guys just the ability to shoot because they're close and just score. It's like I'm not as fast as them, so I should be able to cover angles, damn it.
We are about ready to get underway here for the second period.
Eye up here.
Shout out to Marco. Appreciate it, bud.
Ivy's won it. And now it's grabbed
Oh,
by
that's,
Hawerchuk.
No, thank you.
Winnipeg's got the puck against the half wall. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Still early on in this frame, James and Ray with you. So glad you could join us. Winnipeg's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. Ivy's won the draw. Puck grab by Romo.
We can get a lucky one just by throwing it on net or something.
From the point, they
We
take
can come
control.
back so long as I don't let up any more goals.
Move to the middle.
The team's not good. I knew they weren't good when I started playing with them, but
And they can't connect.
I'm on here just to get up. There we go.
Good hit.
That's what they added. That's what they made possible again. They made possible shooting from the point.
Hey, Ottawa.
So now you have to play the point
And now
legit.
it's just a
I
deficit
hated the
of
fact that they
Still
did
Ottawa.
that.
Difference just the one
EA
makes
just
the
keeps
way you
giving
look at the game,
skaters
what
all
makes
kinds
them
of
think is
ammunition.
possible. They
They're like,
only
yo,
need
here
one
you
more
go.
to even this up.
That
Not
pass
only
doesn't
can you
go.
kill everybody in Call of Duty with a
Loose
knife,
puck into the offensive zone corner. With the
but
steal.
yours
Slides
drops.
the puck down low.
Make you
Couldn't
even
connect
better.
on that pass. The Titans scoop it up along the boards. Denied
Save.
by the goaltender. Officials getting ready to drop
The
the puck.
Rochester
Puck
went 2-0
possession
in one
so
tonight.
key in today's
did.
game.
Stop here.
Winnipeg's won the draw and they'll go to work. Toronto's got control of it now.
See, like when I see someone coming in the middle, when I see someone coming and cutting towards the middle, I move out. I don't move side to side because
Back check.
the skater usually is waiting for you to make a movement in either direction so he can shoot the opposite direction. But if I move forward, it cuts down his angle and it kind of frustrates them because they can't wait anymore. I'm not using stance 26. I don't know if that's an old or a last year stance. Ooh, I'm using stance 49. I don't know if I remember if it was 26 from last year, but 26 might still be good. I don't know, but I know 49 is my stance for this year. I haven't changed that since day one. One more time. I waited too long.
Oh, I tried to
Winnipeg's got a chance to work
Yep.
the transition game now, shorthanded. Stays with it. The Wicked have the puck in their own zone.
Nice pass.
Oh, you should have passed it back. You had him. Where are you going?
That one's broken up. Toronto's got the puck now. Here's a chance.
Ah, there you go.
Scores!
What a ripper.
Serves up a
I purposely held up on the one that you had in down low number because I didn't
Oh,
want it to
okay.
knock on
So
it.
I know Jonathan Quick's stance because it was the first stance that I ever used in this game where I'm like, yo, stance, this is legit. I like this. When I started experimenting with stance last year, Quick stance was the first stance I used, and that was different. And I was like, yo, what was this? And I was like, yo, this doesn't matter. And then used it, and then I started reading about stance and watching videos on stance, and everybody did the same thing that everybody wants to do now, is tell you the stance doesn't fucking matter. And I'm like, yo, but I like these stance better than the other one. So I remember Quick stance. It is a very good stance.
At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Play whistle dead because of an offside. More than half the period has expired. We are all tied up in this one. Ivy's won the draw here in the neutral zone. Now he takes it over the
This is all I try to do in net. Like, I try to carry people at times when they're not good enough, but at times you can't. Just can't. The opportunities that people are going to let up sometimes, I don't care how good you are, you're going to get scored. Right? But what I try to do is limit the damn damage. We were getting worked out, and I knew I couldn't let up any more goals until we made it some kind of push. And we've done that.
Toronto's ready to go on the attack. Moves it over to Stahl. Takes the feed.
The reset.
Across the line.
Put the
from
puck
center.
in, bro.
Quick feed to Ali.
Good job.
Move to the middle, and that one's broken up. The Titans take the puck through the neutral zone. Some great thievery in the open ice. Takes the feed at center from the right wing.
Ooh, that was
No
a
way.
goal had he gotten that through.
Boucher's got it in
Ooh,
the
this man's
defensive
working.
end.
That man's working.
Quick reflexes.
No, this is just these are people that play in LG, but this is just a random team put together. Or I don't know if these guys are random to themselves, but this is just a team I asked who needed a goalie and they sent me an invite.
Nice.
Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Here's a short pass to Richie. Can't find his man. Centering pass. He was right there. and
Ooh,
they can't
you should have shot that short, son.
Didn't budge.
Sometimes people think too much.
on that one.
He's sharp on that one. Nowhere to go for the puck.
Not able to connect. The Wicked have gained possession off the wall. Knocks the puck down with a
Right.
stick. Toronto's looking to break out at their own end. Reads the pass perfectly and picks it off. Long pass up ahead to center.
You saw the lane there, James. That's a good pass.
That goes wide. And he makes the easy save. Still too close to call in this one as the second period comes to an end.
That shot right there is just a very hard shot to save. You have to see that before it happens. There is no reacting to that shot. You have to see that shot before it happens. Like it was placed upper right corner,
the AHL is pretty
and
tight.
it's through
Anybody
traffic.
can get
You have
playoffs. There's a
to
lot of
be there
teams on the bubble.
before that shot connects.
Don't go anywhere. The
Not
third
following
period
that.
is just moments away.
Nobody cares about the AHL.
Rochester's
AHL? No, I'm in the
division,
NHL.
There's only 6 points between 7th and 4th. All those teams are right there. And same thing with West Pacific. 3rd is 71 points. 6th is 69 points. 2 points between the 4 of those teams battling for those 2 spots. See how Watt did this week. Oh, 3-0. He's elite.
All right, here we go. A big third period
Easily.
set to go. Ray
Watt
Farrow,
is 3-0
James
in
Cebulski
AHL.
bringing you all the action. Third period, we are all tied up, and the next goal could be a biggie. Big play inside the defensive zone. Moves the puck along the half wall. Quick pass to Ali. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Moves it to Richie.
Yeah, should have
And
kept
they
going.
can't convert on the play. Oh, he rocked him. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Here's a chance. Wrist shot
See right there?
He scores.
I guess at some point.
I got stuck up.
See? What he did there was he didn't do anything. He shot through 2 people.
Yeah.
And because he shot through 2 people and made it through, I had to guess that lane. But because he had the short side lane where it would made more sense for him to shoot, I had to guess that he was going to come back and pull back short side. But he shot through 2 people. So because he made it through, you can't save it. That is my only gripe with this game. Like, you can't give them the ability to shoot through random shit without it getting blocked, without it getting touched, and give me no ability to see through screens. Otherwise, vision would make sense in this game. Like, you can see around and see through screens, but I have to actually move my body to see through and around screens. So that's my biggest gripe with this game. Like, they've literally given skaters the ability to score without any recourse. The ability to score without me being able to do anything about it. Anything whatsoever.
That's smashed. I got your spot, B-Star.
What do you mean?
There you go. Good
In a
on.
headset to talk to these guys? I don't want to talk to these guys.
That was weird, bro.
They very rarely put a headset on.
Okay.
Got to be like playoffs or in a tournament if we're advancing, etc.
Quick feed to Richie.
Hey.
Ew.
Ew.
I know. Nasty backhand.
Ew.
I have several of these things. Several. I just don't use them unless I have to tell them something.
Got it.
If it's a competitive game and I need to tell them to watch out or do something, I don't talk to them. Like that shot right there. Oh wow!
Yeah.
If it makes it through, it's a goal because there's 2 people standing. You just can't make a game that way.
Puck picked up by Stahl. Pokes it away in his own end. He's got a step. Oh, what a stop by the goaltender.
It's like he almost deked himself out. There was nowhere to go with it, and the goalie makes a save.
A chance. Gives
Oh,
them
another big
nothing in
save.
front.
Nice move on the
No. Someone start the
This game wanted to screw me something awful on me, bro. Like the game tried to screw me like 16 different times. That went up in the air. It's like, yo, let me pick it up. Let me stop it. Let me do something. This game is just so weird at times, man.
James, this is an important goal for the
Yeah, I
team.
know. Like,
Now they've
that
got the
was,
lead, and now
some
you
of the
can
worst
push the game
defense.
back into the other
That
team's
was
end.
it. Score another goal.
There we go. Okay. You did yourself.
I had 9 of these, James. It is such a cool thing to
All
score
right, let's go
3.
another one.
You
Let's
feel
just
so
not
good
look
about
back now.
yourself.
Like that
Toronto's
happened.
got a
Whatever.
little mojo back on their step
SJS,
back
meaning the San Jose tournament,
It's actually
or
like 4 goals.
I don't know what you mean, or just the
light,
team.
you keep yourself aggressive, but if nothing
Right
happens,
I don't
before
think
that,
I
he was
four.
like,
I think I have 3. I
feel
think
good
the
now.
D-man scored one of
Nice
the
poke
goals.
check.
he's talking
Tries to
about the
feed it
one
over to
there.
Romo. All alone. Shuts him down
He
on the
said,
break.
Oh, man.
he said,
really good save as the
scored
shooter
4.
thought he had an opening.
Like games like this,
I thought
these
he
are
was
the games that I
fucking
consider
for sure.
that I like the most.
Stick work with the
Not
steal.
because of the score,
Nice
but
dish from the
because
left wing.
I'm dead. B-star go.
like it's a game where I'm low key keeping us in the game,
Play
but
it.
you're looking at the score and you're like,
Go ahead.
no, you're not. Yeah, I've
Touching
stopped
it,
2
touching it.
breakaways
Numbers.
and multiple giveaways.
I got your spot. Go.
I've had to hold them down when we were down 2-0.
That was not
I like those
Yeah.
games simply because you don't. If you don't play net, if you're not paying attention to net, then you don't see what's going on. You don't understand what's going on.
Probably another tie up here. Yeah, it's out.
Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Here's a chance to get it out of their own end. And that's a big defensive play with that clearing.
Yeah, you got to focus on it, James. It seems like an easy play, but that puck has to go out.
And he slides it quickly to Romo. Offside is the call, and we'll have a face-off just outside the offensive zone.
Hungry.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go.
Right back.
Ivy's won the draw here in the open ice. Takes it and looks ahead. Here's a short pass to Ivy.
Oh.
Centering pass. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. Quick pass to Richie. Turns him away.
Go in.
Oh man, I've got those going on me all the time. Where is his?
Trying to clear the zone. Icing is called, stopping the play dead.
Tie up here.
A critical draw here.
You got this. Now it's at stick left. Come behind me, Blue. Come behind me, Blue.
Toronto's got it in the offensive zone.
Got him.
Face-offs after
Oh, he poked. Nice poke.
They're a little tired.
Moves it to Ivy. Pass right in front, and that one's
Numbers.
broken up. Moves it quickly over to
Dead.
Richie. Puts it up front, and he totally whiffs on
That would
that
have gone
one.
into the intercepted the goalie.
Into the
dead.
offensive end
There
now.
you go.
Grabs the puck at center. He got all of that hit on the play. Looking to make something happen along the boards.
Right back to him.
And now it's
Come on.
grabbed by
Oh. I'm taking credit for this win.
So I almost made the most elite goal in the world, and then that was even better than I could have ever asked for.
And that'll close the book
I
on
held that
this
thing
one as
forever,
the final
waiting for the
whistle.
goalie to move. He
They
moved.
peppered
Alright,
the other
that's enough
goaltender.
excitement.
More shots on goal, and in the end, even in a close game, that becomes part of the difference.
Well, at some point in
should've
time, you
recorded
take
that.
enough
I gotta record
opportunities,
that.
you're bound to convert in theory, right?
Well, that's the
Basic
goal.
Let's just
logic
see what
anyway.
happens.
Eventually,
I
they
wanna
get
see
the
that
puck in the
goal.
net enough times to win.
The one that went all the way up in the air. Oh, that's where it starts?
Fuck.
All right, let's see exactly what happened there.
Dude, their left wing had 28
Alright.
giveaways.
So, first of all,
Crazy.
the shot
Alright,
before
so
this was
they
on
made
the
a
other
pass.
side of the net,
This is on.
and then the rebound went to
Step
that
back.
side of the net.
Hit the guy.
This
but
is
it
how the
doesn't
game
matter.
tries to screw you.
Fuck.
The rebound went to this side
Stop
of the net.
intercepts it.
So I'm trying
to
to
Ramos.
power slide over
I
right
realized,
now,
like,
right?
oh, I
Look at
better
my guy
keep
try to
going up.
power
Ramos
slide
goes
over.
to- What'd you do?
But the shot is made before I can power slide.
You're trying to
And
pass
because
it
the
to
shot is
somebody,
made
if you
before
lose
I
it,
can
I grab
complete
it.
my slide, then my
And then
guy is going to
wanted
just
to kill
stop,
the stick here,
now
knowing
try to
that, like, I
cover
can
it.
still put this in on the
But
short side. I
who
get
the
bumped and
hell
lose it,
covers the
right?
puck like this? First
And
of
then
all,
I
if you're going to
regain
cover
it.
the puck, that stick is on the goal line.
All I have to do is
In
shoot
real life
right here,
goalie,
and it'll be a
that
goal.
stick hand
But,
is on the
um,
other side of the
I
puck
shoot,
on the
and it
goal
hits the
line.
goalie.
But no, my guy's going to put it
Fucking
down.
I have a second
Just
look
cuz,
at
put it down.
But my guy just goes jumping, trying to pick it up.
And he's going to pull it
And then he
through
grabs
and put it up in the air.
His own net.
So he's going to pick it up.
There's no reason why that should have happened.
And
it only happened
somehow
had he kept his forward momentum, he would have picked that up and skated
hit
away.
my stick on the way on the pullback.
Like slingshot.
And it's gonna go all the way up in the air. Here I am sliding over. Maybe my guy will stand up. Maybe he'll catch it. Maybe he'll do something.
Elite.
Anything. It's behind me.
Holy.
At this point in time, I know I have to get out the way. Because when these go up in the air, if it hits you, it's going in. So I get out the way before it comes down. My teammate doesn't understand that.
That's a dinger.
And you get screwed. All right, man. JJ, appreciate it. Appreciate you guys taking the time out. You know what? That's going to be it for me today. I'll be back on tomorrow, right? Tomorrow, man. Yeah, I'll definitely be on tomorrow. I'll get way more games in tomorrow. This was just a comeback thing, making sure my stream's working, making sure I can get everything together, just feeling the game out again. But we're good. We're not worried about it. So I appreciate you guys joining me. Did not leave. I did not forget. The game wasn't frustrating enough that I had to leave. Bad internet. Appreciate you guys.
Vinny.
Everyone, good night.